Hello there, world of tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, we'll be playing in the Tigermaus, a tier 10 German, or tier 9 German super heavy. Kind of looks like a tier 10, and honestly, with the way its armor is designed, it is kind of a tier 10. This vehicle it's pretty dang capable, and we're going to be messing around with it, seeing what it can actually do in the battlefield. I haven't played too many battles in it so far. We're only 7 games, so we're going to have to play, a good 20 battles before we get an idea. I was also looking at this event here, so it's not nearly as bad as I think people are saying to get your hands on the Tigermaus, because you have this stage, right? You get a victory, or you get one of these little tokens for every victory you get, to what I'm aware. That's like how it works. It says, this is the longest route, demands all of your mastery. You need to earn victory tokens, earn 1 for every victory, and for each class 1 or higher mastery badge while playing tier 4 through 10. So basically you get these tokens for basically doing okay, like to a battle. And then you can take this route here all the way through. So you need in total maybe, I don't know, 200 wins in 13 days. And you get your hands on a free Bisante. And then, after that, the Tigermaus doesn't look like it costs any tokens, so you just need to get this page, which is 375 of these purple ones. To get these purple ones, you need to purchase bundles of gold. And if you do the math, it's like $50. It's not actually the worst thing I've ever seen to get the Tigermaus. Like, 50 bucks is not awful. I would not recommend to waste your gold on these crates here. These are not worth it. You're not going to get anything from these. It's a complete waste of your time. You'll get, 1 victory token. Ooh, boy. But yeah, it doesn't seem like getting the Bisante is too hard. And it doesn't seem like getting the Tigermaus is awful either. As long as you are willing 50 bucks and you grind the event enough. Alright. What's the please curious? What am I reading? Alright. Let's see what we can do. Get this mod off me? No. You're stuck. Alright, let's see what we can do in the Tigermaus. Did my Amazon packages just get delivered? Let's see. Yep. I heard a notification on my Alexa. But I will not be able to grab them until the stream is over, of course. Wargaming expected us free-to-play players happy about getting only the Bisante. I mean, the Bisante is literally overpowered. As I made my video on it, a week ago or whatever, when Wargaming first released the new update, it's overpowered as hell. So, really nobody can get mad about getting the Bisante. And then if people want to get their hands on the Tigermaus, they can spend 50 bucks after grinding the event. Your blow-up dolls here, yes. Amazing. Original comments for 500, Alex. Alright, well, our first game is a tier 8 battle, which is pretty good. The one thing you'll notice about the Tigermaus is it is incredibly freaking slow. Now, I could run speed boost on this tank, but that wouldn't be an optimal play because it's a German super heavy and you need the repair kits to make sure that you're not getting tracked. Now, the vehicle can go, as you can see, 27 kilometers per hour in a straight line. The problem is it has one of the worst power to weights and traverse speed values in the game. It cannot turn. So, when you actually need to do something, you just go really, really, really slow. How many times do I need to get the Bisante? How many wins? I'm gonna say about maybe 200. It looked like it was somewhere around that ballpark. Maybe a little less, maybe 160, 70 if you're decent at the game and you're able to get Mastery Badge Class 1s, 2s, and 3s. I don't think it's going to be hard to get the Bisante. Aiming. Boom. Easy pen. Right into the WZ. Well, we have the Skoda TVD6 who's sending my 54E1, and obviously we're going to help out with that, so we're going to move over here, and we're going to take the Char out of the game, and then we have the Skoda right here, and this is where the Tigermaus is definitely in an element of its own. It has this really good DPM, and with this DPM we're able to just, oh yeah, and get that bounce there, easy. Look at this thing go. Boom. 513. 5 more seconds. We'll have another shell for the Skoda. 5, 4, 3, 2. Boom. Another easy shell. Come on, 54. Kill him, bro. Okay, or just back up, you know. Even though he just shot me, I gotta back up. Hurrah. Alright, well, let's aim it on the WZ. Nice 419. So far, we're doing pretty good in this game. We still have 1,700 health left. And we're going to reload in 3, 2, 1, boom. 420 damage shell into that WZ. Not really sure why that player just stayed poking me, but I'll take it. 256 just load gold, bruh. Alright, well, we got the Yag Tiger right over here. And as much as I'd love to shoot the Yag Tiger, my teammate's making that a bit more challenging of a task. The problem is, as I said, this thing is so darn slow that it is a little bit challenging to, like, get to exactly where I want to go. There you go. Nice shot once into the Yag Tiger. We got 5 seconds left, and then we should be able to get another shell into his vehicle. And boom, another easy shot, 372. Yag Tiger missed. We do have a Panther behind me, but I'm not too worried about that, and this Yag Tiger is literally driving into a wall, so... Well, so is my TPD-41. I guess we'll have to clear the Yag Tiger. Not that it matters. We killed K. Diddy. Wow, that's amazing. Alright, well, the Panther's gonna die. You don't need wins to get tokens or class mastery? You do need wins. What do you mean? If you only get, like, class 3 or 2 master badges, you'll need to win, like, 125 battles. Yeah, which is pretty easy, honestly. Alright, well... again, this tank is super freaking slow. We can see that. I am just so slow. But we have the Contra Cara right here. First shell doesn't pen, but I don't really care. We're just gonna drive right up to this guy, because at the end of the day, he already shot 2 of his shells, which means he only has 1 left, which is already one of his lower DPM levels. Now, if we just send this guy, I don't think it's gonna be too enjoyable for him. Let's go for a nice shell into his lower plate. And keep on going. Let's angle the vehicle. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Boom, boom. Well, pretty good game. How do you get the purple tokens? You have to buy gold. How much money will it take for you to shave your head bald? $500. There you go. We aced the tanks. Let's see how many tokens we got for that. Does it tell me? 2. So, yeah, you get... 1 for victory, 1 for each class. And then you go back over here, and then I use those 2 tokens to claim the next stage. So I need another 2, 4, 6, 8. It's actually not that bad. To get the Bisante for, like, a decent player, if you're, I would say, 50% of the time getting a Mastery Badge class 1 through 3, you're probably going to get the Bisante in, like, 100 battles. That's really not that bad. Asking if getting tokens comes from wins or mastery badges. As I said, you get both. You get tokens from both. You get 1 from winning and 1 from mastery badges. How can I find the gift from the low ticket? From the... Huh? That's not English. Is it better to farm tokens in fun modes or normal battles? Well, you can't get badges in normal battles, so... I don't know why you would want to do, you know, anything outside of pubs. Not only that, but usually game modes last longer. It might be more fun to grind them in game modes, but you're going to earn tokens slower. Alright, well, this is our first tier 10 battle in the tank. Thankfully, this vehicle does have pretty good pen. We got a bounce from the 183. Looks like he shot me in the upper plate. We have the 55A over here. I'm just gonna chill right here. Oh, 183 is gonna be a problem. Really? Really? You still shot me? That's crazy. Bro's last dying wish was to shoot me, I guess. Alright, well, E100 shot the IS-7. We have the M103 over here. They have a 183 in the back, which I can't realistically do anything to. We love 183s. Aiming. Nice, 456. I mean, this gun does hit pretty hard. Even with 410 alpha, it's still enough to you know, deal a solid amount of damage. We got the 1-2-1. Nah, not able to hit that. This tank does have combat stabilization, which is pretty nice, but we weren't able to hit that one. Leopard's fighting the 116. I don't think that 1-2-1's going to poke over here, so we're not going to be able to hit that. Nope, not able to hit the 1-2-1. I mean, honestly, that Leopard's doing a decent job, all things considered. Of course, we now have a Jagdpanzer who's kind of alone over there, so that's not great. Let's move up to where the ISM was. Oh, there's the 183. What's he been on that 183? Easy. 409 into his roof. Because the 183 moved up, it gives me the ability to move up as well pretty safely, so that's pretty good. So we got the IS-7 over here. Aiming. Boom. The 364. We get a bounce. It's pretty good. We're dealing damage and helping out our team, so it's really all we can do. The problem is, with that 183 right there, it puts me in a real awkward spot, because if that 183 pokes at any moment, it can just nuke my teammate. Alright, well, we gotta turn and oh, okay. Thanks, game. Thank you so much. I love my RNG. It's beautiful. There you go. Get out of the game. Alright. Of course, I still can't back up. Oh, nope, the 183 just shot, which means I can move over here. Let's see. Nice. 376. Back up. Keep backing up. Let's angle the vehicle. What am I supposed to do here? And that 183 is going to nuke the Bozo E100. What are we doing, bro? Oh, my God. He got so lucky that he didn't just get obliterated. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't even matter at this point. What an awful team. This is the problem with Super Heavies once again. Like, look at how slow this thing is, bro. It's so slow. And being slow means that you can't deal with multiple tanks at once. It's unfortunate. We were never, ever going to win this game. And the fact that you have to deal with, like, just 2 flanks in this vehicle is the moment you're screwed. Because you saw it. I mean, there's a 183 on my rear. I have an M103 and then a 121. The moment that happens, you're cooked. We still did top on the team, but God, is it slow. You can't backtrack the Tigermaus in the event, so 1,200 tokens is needed. Oh. Oh. Hello, Davey. If you can't backtrack it, then that's ridiculous, and you can't get it for, like, $50. Wow, that's awful. But, oh well. Oh well. What was I gonna... There you go. There you go. Alright, see what we can do. Tank's not worth it. Not for $200. It's not. I'm on a super grind at the moment. I've researched 3 tier 10 lines within 2 weeks. Very nice. Do I need paired with ticket and the quest full? You do with the paired ticket? I don't know. I haven't looked at it. Well, I guess unfortunately, you can't get the Tigermaus unless you spend a lot of money. Hey, at least it's not in crates. I guess that's the only good thing. Is Tigermaus better than Moishin? I'd say so, yeah. I mean, the advantage the Moishin has is, I think the Moishin has more health, it has more alpha, and the biggest advantage is that it has more traverse speed. This tank is so slow on its traverse. It is by far the worst traverse speed I've seen in the game. Like, it's awful. I think the Contra-Cara 1 Mark II has similar levels of traverse, but because that tank doesn't really need it, due to the fact it's kind of a, you know, a backline TE, it's not as big of a deal. But this vehicle, it kind of relies on it, so when you have such awful traverse and you're in a Super Heavy, it's like this really, really awkward combo. But hey, we bled out the Type 68 a little bit. Not too bad. 650. Oh, great. Yeah, you see what I mean by this thing's traverse. Like, yeah, oh, that was a pretty lucky shot. But, like, the fact that the console, I can't even turn the turret is awful. Like, look at the turret traverse on this thing. God, is it terrible. Holy, bro. Look at this. Oh, it's like IS-4 turret traverse paired with IS-4 hull traverse. It's awful. We have the Chieftain. Nice. 409. Nice bounce. Nice bounce again. The armor's good, though, as you can see. Like, the armor is quite good on this tank. There you go. Another nice shell into the type. Back up. Let's angle it again. Angle it like this. Just perfect. Aiming. And boom. Another 380. I mean, we're getting out bleeds. We are definitely getting out bleeds. So, I don't know. I do like the tank. I think that Wargaming did an okay job balancing it. It's got the DPM. It's got the armor. It just lacks the mobility. Which is definitely something that you don't want to fully be lacking. Got the concept over here. He bounces me. Ignore him. Get a clearing shot to the grill. Ah, what the heck? My reticle lag just screwed me big time there. Alright, let's aim it on the M60, who's driving into a... interesting. Well, there's a 559 for you. U-100 is running the big boy gun. And we're just going to move over here. Aim it on the U-100. I don't really care that you shot me because you're dead now. Now we can head over to the Concept 1B, who's over in this area. Possibly get a shell into that. Oh my god. On move, it's still pretty bad, I will say that. Do not expect this tank to be hitting a lot of its shells on the move. Alright, come here, Concept. You're about to get poobered on. Boom, 562, and there goes all my damage. Well, we did 4,200. That's pretty good. Then all that's left is the Centurion, who is still somehow alive. Nice, there you go. Yeah, it's not a bad tank at all. Like, you can see even against tier 10s, the gun is completely fine. It's got really good pen. It's got 370 millimeters of premium pen, which you'll see right here. It has decent standard pen. The DPM is 2600 with Cali, so it's really good DPM. Its dispersion is not bad at 0.304. The aiming time on move is bad, but when you're going below 15 because it has combat stabs, it's not bad at all. Like, in general, it's actually a pretty fun tank. I really wish Wargaming sells the FE in the shop in 2 to 4 months. They might. It's a pretty mid tank, to be honest. Usually what they do is they put it in, like, defender crates. So, we'll find out. God, look at this thing's traverse, guys. Oh, my, tragic. Alrighty. But just in case anybody's wondering, the reason why this tank has a 9.4 second reload is because it has 410 alpha and not 460. If it had 460 alpha with a 9.4 second reload, it would be incredibly overpowered. It would be like over 3k DPM, but no, it is, it's obviously much less. Alright, well, we're still moving up. You hate slow tank? I don't love slow tanks. And the reason why is because you are reliant on your team, right? I have to wait for my teammates to choose where they want to go, because if they don't go to the direction I need them to, I'm the one who gets screwed. Like, I like slow tanks at the same time because they sacrifice speed for armor, but sometimes it's not the best sacrifice. This tank, it's not bad, though. I just wish its traverse was a little bit better. Alright, we got the Waffenträger right here. Oh, what? What was that? Did my game lag when I shot or something? Like, that was awful, bro. Okay, well, let's aim it on the pattern. There you go. You guys saw that. I don't know what just happened there. That was trash. Alright, let's move up. Got the pattern right here. There you go. Another easy shell. 399. Waffenträger is running small liner. I don't know what to exactly do here. Oh, there's the Waffenträger. Oh my god, bro. I like how he's just getting away with the worst pokes ever. Oh, you want to do it again? Alright. Here we go. Wow. For once, my RNG did not screw me over. 613 max roll from a heat shelf. Now, you're done. You're getting out of the game. You've been playing like an absolute trash player this entire game. Oh, so have I, apparently. You're done, though. I don't care what you do. You're done. I'm just gonna take you out. Yep, there you go. Bye. Well, it wouldn't have mattered if we'd pinned that first shot anyway. That was just a bad shot from me, though. Oh no, we got the patent. Easy pen. Repair our track. Let's keep going. Oh. I literally can't back out of the way. Oh, we actually did. That is incredibly surprising. Oh my god, it's so slow, bro. Look at the speed. I have a WZ who's chasing my rear. And I'm so slow that I literally can't get away. Like, look at this. Yeah, there it is. But we have to get the clear into this player. You're doing a great job tunneling me, bro. Ooh, yeah, that went well for you. Wow, you have 180 health now. Ooh, now you're dead. Bro went out of his way to try and tunnel me, and it did not work for him. Nice. There you go. And then all that's left is the ISA. I mean, we can see there are definitely unenjoyable moments from this tank and enjoyable moments. And I do like it. Again, we're up to 3,200 damage already, which is pretty good. And if we aim it again on his roof, it should be another easy pen. Or not. Or that's a bounce somehow. Thank you, Wargaming. I appreciate it. Makes sense. Oh, there you go. We get another bounce. I don't know how that one bounced. But again, pretty good job, right? Go camp? Yeah, let me camp in a super heavy. I got you. 3,500 damage. We aced it. That's probably just because nobody has it. Not a bad game, though. Again, like, I don't do bad in it. Oh, I just got a text message. My dad. Alright, I don't care about the T-44 and 100. Let's see. By the way, for those of you that don't know, this tank weighs 180 tons. It is insanely heavy. Alright, how am I doing so far in it? 73%, 4,100 average. That will obviously drop. The average damage is way higher than it will be when I'm done playing it, but it's pretty high average. Your dad couldn't have timed that T-44 and 100 ad. Do I take protein powder? No. Return from the ashes of the no social life experience. Hello, Hannah. How are you doing? All right. Brutal senior citizen moment? What? Omar called. Ah, yeah. We love Omar. Oh, my grandfather's calling me. One sec, guys. I gotta mute. Alright, we are back. Just talking to my grandfather. He's giving me directions. They want me to meet up with them for dinner, and I said sure. And he was giving me directions. I didn't say, I said just send me the address of the place. I was like, I'm not going to remember directions 3 hours before I'm going somewhere. There's no way I'm going to memorize that. Alright. Here we go. I just randomly got recommended your video on 100k battle player who said everything was a scam. Yeah, that video is amazing. Black Label Berserker. That is one of the best players of all time, of course. Hello, IS-8. I literally couldn't ram him. That's how slow this thing is. Up. Oh my god! Bro. What is that? This tank is fun, but god. It's German super heavy guns, bro. They suck. That's so stupid. Well, we still did 2,800. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. Can you do a playlist on how all maps should be played? I want to do a video on the new maps, but I keep forgetting. Like, I keep forgetting to do a video on the new maps. You know, you always see, like, these people... Where's this Hori? This guy's, like, trash trolls. I guarantee he's, like, a 40%er. Andres Gall 70, like, guaranteed he's a 40%er. There's literally, like, 5 million Russian ruining my games from time to time. I don't know. What do you like paired with Ticket Scroll? I still don't know what you mean by Ticket Scroll. I don't even know what the Ticket Quest is. You keep asking me this. I haven't looked at it. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't looked at it, so I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, here we go! Guys, do you think this Hori doesn't like me? I can't tell. Alright. Well, the enemy team appears to not be here. Which, I guess is okay, it doesn't really matter. Alright, we have the, E3. Please cook. I don't think I need to. I think this guy's gonna cook for me. Girl might be top 3 TDs in the game. I don't know about that. In the entire game, top 3? No, not even close. It's a decent tier 10 tank destroyer now that Wargaming finally gave it some of the things it's needed, but it is definitely not a top 3 in the entire game. Alright, I'm going to try and help out this E3 because I know that he's going to be in an awkward position here. I'm not really worried about these 6. We're just going to chill right here. There you go, nice. Rheinmetall got shot. Nice. I don't know what that guy's doing, but he's not doing a good job at it. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. I don't think that was the right play to make, but okay. Alright, well, so far we've baited the entire enemy team into this position here. The one thing I don't like about this tank is its shell velocity on the gold is awful. I might try Supercharger on this thing. Bro, this game's already over. I literally did like 5 damage. There you go. At least we got a Penance and Leopard. But this game literally ended in like 5 seconds. Like, what the heck? Nice. Well, I did okay. It's kind of hard to do a lot when you get a game like this. Oh. Well, this gun's kind of weird. Like, it has good base values, but it never seems to really work with them. Ah. Unfortunate. Oh well. I like how our E3's still capping the base. You know, gotta make sure that we win on base cap, bro. It's really important. Well, our Hovery actually did okay this game. Boom. I did over 2,000. I'll take it. 2,000 damage is fine. Not bad at all. What is the best tank destroyer? I don't know. Yeah, I knew it. 40%er. What a shocker, bro. What a shocker. Anybody that, like, instantly starts, like, typing in chat Droodles is bad or something, they're always, like, a 40%er. Top 3 tank destroyers in tier 10. Well, the E4 definitely gets in that list. Let's see. Let's see. I have to look at them because sometimes I forget tank destroyers. Let's see. In tier 10, E4. 113 GFT. And I'm going to go with the XM66F. I could have done the Foch or the Hovery, but I do think that the XM is pretty busted, so we're just going to stick with that one. Alright. Most players don't know where their tank should be placed in prey proper. What does it have to do with the grill? Oh, I see. I think you guys are talking about the grill. I don't know. This is a pretty awful map for this tank. I should promise if you put on Supremacy only, then you're screwed because you're literally dealing with base cap every battle. But if you put on Encounter only, then you get maps like frickin' this. Nobody wants to play in this map. It's all... Oh, okay. And then he's gonna... Ah, great. There it is. There it is. Yep. there goes 1,500 of my health. Whoa. You gonna... Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. There it is. There it is. More than 1,500. There goes almost 2,000 of my health. Oh, great. Oh, great. Wow. So I'm basically going to deal 0 damage this game, is what I've deduced from this situation. Because apparently nobody on our team went to the hill or to this side of it. Wow, that's great. I have 200 health. This is what I mean by slow tanks freaking suck. This here is a prime example of what I mean. What am I supposed to do in this battle? I have 200 health already. That's crazy when you actually think about it. I don't even know. We have a Sheridan that's camping in spawn. Droodles. Okay. My bad. Okay, bro. That's absolute bozo behavior. Kraken showing why they're not the best players still. Yeah, like, was that so hard to do, Sheridan? That's all you had to do the whole game, was that. And we would have been fine. The entire battle, that's all you had to do. But instead, you camped in spawn. Like, why? Lag? I don't know, bro. Just don't camp. Camping helps literally no one. Aw. But looks like the tracking shell helped. Well, you know what? We actually did okay. Somehow, we actually did okay. Let's angle the hull and hope that the minnow doesn't pen me. Yes! All armor OP! And... didn't get the next one out. But because the minnow did that, our M60 can just push him. Honestly, the Tigermaus did everything it should have in this game. It distracted the enemy, wasted its time, and we won because of that. The beginning of the game was tragic, but, I mean, what was I supposed to do? I pushed up, which is normal, and then just got obliterated because their team was just faster there. Yeah, I get if you're lagging, bro, but you still gotta, like, do something. You can't camp and spawn in a Sheridan, and if you're lagging, then don't drive a Sheridan. You moving up is the reason why we won that game. Thankfully, you actually listened to me, but like, if you had continued camping in our spawn, we 100% would have lost that game. But thankfully, our M60 was actually decent. I mean, at the end of the day, your only goal in a Super Heavy is to win. It's not to deal damage. If you're trying to get good average damage in any Super Heavy, you're playing wrong. It's why damage farming players don't like Super Heavies. It's because they don't understand you're not supposed to farm in them. You're supposed to help your team. And those two, you know, damage farm and team do not coincide. So, it's very, you know, difficult sometimes for those players to understand that, but I don't mind doing 2,000 damage and getting a win. As long as I get the win and I'm in the Super Heavy, that's all that matters to me. So, just bought the 45 TP. Isn't it a tier 6? I mean, it's an average tank. Ah, I got spotted from the M60. Interesting. So it's not a tank destroyer over here. I thought there was like a TD that was sitting there that spotted me, but if it's the STB, then it's a little different. Well, our Caro's already getting bled. God, this thing's just so slow. Any map that, like, you can't hide your hull in. We got the IS-7 hull down over here. What am I supposed to do already? Yeah, this is gonna suck. I mean, at least our E5's hull down over here, but, like, God, look at the traverse, guys. Look at this. This is the traverse speed. This is the problem. Like, wow. It is so slow. Oh my god. Don't worry, we're getting there. All I'm trying to do is get over to this ridge right here. That's all I'm trying to do. Here we are. We made it. Wow. Nice. Alright. And reloading. There you go. Nice 302. Back up. Nice. Of course, our teammate died, which is not very helpful. Oh, great. Now we got the STB on us. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Why are we YOLOing me? Ah, that was just a bad shot for me. I hate shooting VK90 turret cheeks, I really do. Oh, great. Thanks. Well, nothing I can do about this. Yep. Literally nothing. Oh well. I have no support. I mean, I literally killed a full health VK90 and then also bled like 300 off the STB ramming. This is, as I said, the problem with Super Heavies is that you need a team. Like, that's as simple as it is. In a Super Heavy, you are reliant on the fact that your team supports you. And if your team doesn't support you, you get stuck in situations like that, where you get shot from a VK90, flanked from an STB. I mean, I did 3,100 damage. So, like, it's not like I even did bad there. But when you have an E5 that pens one shot, when you have a T22 that gets 2 shots out, like, there's nothing you can do in that type of situation there. What I am interested to see is, yeah, we took 300 off that STB from backing into them. That's actually really funny. I'm not sure why that VK90, the VK90 kept ramming me. Every time that VK90 rammed me, they lost like 150 health. This tank weighs more than the VK90. People don't realize that. This thing weighs 180 tons. The VK90 maybe weighs like 100 tons. So I'm almost double the weight of a VK90. So ramming this vehicle is never going to work out for you. Even in a mouse, you're only 8 tons more than the Tigermaus. Like, any tank in tier 10, tier 9, tier 8, as long as it's not a mouse, will literally get outrammed by this vehicle. Hello, QFox, how you doing? Reforged is going to be a pain for mobile users because of the graphics? I don't know. We'll have to find out. I mean, I do like this tank. It's hard to do bad damage in it, honestly. Like, the worst I've had is 2,000 damage so far. It's just the main problem with this vehicle is it's so slow. It should have had a little bit better traverse, in my opinion. That's really the only thing that sucks on this tank, because you have everything else. Like, I don't mind anything else about the tank, but the traverse speed makes it a little bit hard to enjoy, because you just can't deal with more than one tank. Yo, 5A, you need to back up, bro. You're getting literally violated right now. Oh, okay. Okay. Makes sense, you know. Why would I be able to hit that? That would be too easy. Clear. Well, this is already one of these situations here. 371. Oh. What am I supposed to do in this spot? Nice. 340. That's right, back off the hill. Name it on that 50B. Easy. Definitely worth. Let's aim it on the 50B again. There you go, nice. Of course, you have the STB and the Sheridan on my side now. Okay. Nice, 446. And now we have to angle our turret this way. And this way. There you go. Nice. We're doing okay this game. Yeah, I mean, the gun is pretty nice, I will say. When you can get the gun to work, it rips out damage. People don't realize how much DPM this thing has, and they also think that it probably has 460 alpha when it doesn't. So they put themselves in this spot where they're like, oh my god, oh. They put themselves in the spot where they think that this tank is easier to deal with than it is. And it allows you to do really good. Like, this tank is unironically better than the mouse. I will be entirely real. This tank is better than the mouse. I would rather drive this tank than the mouse in tier 10. Because there's a couple things. First of all, this tank has much better side scraping armor. The turret cheeks are thicker than the mouse. And it has almost the same DPM with better pen. Look at the mouse gun. If we pull out the mouse and the Tigermaus, right? Tier 9 and tier 10. This is the motion. Where's the mouse? Alright, look at the gun on the mouse, right? You run Cali, 270 standard pen, 327 on the gold. Okay? So it's got 327 gold pen. The Tigermaus is 370. DPM, 2550. The Tigermaus has more. Like, it actually has more. The Tigermaus with Cali has 2,600. You have better accuracy, 0.304. The mouse is 0.312. So you have better accuracy, better DPM, better turret armor. You have a higher top speed by 2 kilometers per hour. You still feature sandbags. And because you have a smaller alpha, you reload faster. I mean... And you've combat stabilization. I don't get it. It's just a better mouse. This is what the mouse should have been. Oh, man. You have more armor? In what? The Tigermaus? Yes. Indeed. Indeed you do. Bro, you know Blitz is dead when Wabi Joe's video is only at 14k views. He posted a video yesterday on the Defender FE and it has 14,000 views. And I think Angel posted one the other day and it's maybe at like 10k now. And they used to get like 50, 60k views on their videos. Actually, Wabi Joe used to get like 100k views on his videos. The fact that my Defender FEE video is now getting more views than the meme content creators, I don't know what to say about that. My channel is weird. I swear, like, my channel, no matter what, just doesn't get affected by the game. It's weird. Like, my Defender FE video has, like, over 20-something thousand views now. And it's more than any of the meme content creators' videos. And it used to be the opposite. It used to be my videos did a lot worse than the meme content creators. But now it's the... I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. I'm not complaining. And I am interested to see what's going to happen when Reforged comes out to my views and everything. Nice. Easy shell. Ow. If we can get a shell into that T-34. Easy. I don't even care if the 7.52 shoots me. That's free damage. Back up. Let's aim it on the 7.52 again. Well, you know what? Actually. Easy. Oh, man. This thing's a bop. When you fight tier 8s, this thing just bullies. And when you fight tier 10s, it does fine, because you still have armor. Oh my god, but god, this gun. This gun sometimes. Size of the lower plate is half the size of the Tigermaus. It is, but it doesn't really matter how small the lower plate on this tank is, or big it is, because it's actually got much better angled armor. I like how that K2's literally sitting just in the open and still gets a bounce. Ah. Oh, we got the Astron over here. Ooh. I don't love this. What's this Tigermaus's plan? Interesting. We got the 7.52 over here as well. Oh, I don't like this. I do have a Semovente covering me, but I still don't like this. This is not good. Well, this game's probably cooked. Yeah, it's definitely cooked. I mean, the Tigermaus did get shot a little bit. There you go. There you go. Nice 430. That's pretty good. Tigermaus is getting bled, actually. 7.52 is a problem, though. I can't deal with both 7.52 and STG at the same time, and the Tigermaus on my flank. But that guy's gone. We're going to angle towards... Man, this is not what I want. There you go. Nice 350. Yeah. There's only so much I can do, right? Only so much. Oh, my cat. I was wondering what that was. My cat just, went under... Ah, right. Yeah. Let's just, angle and shoot. Okay, nice. Got the Tigermaus rushing me, which I'm going to face hug because that's going to be the best chance I have. Angle the turret. Angle, angle, angle. Ah, I was so close to living, too. If my SMV had just been a little bit better of a teammate, it could have been a win. Standard, go. What are we shooting at, bruh? Oh, my god. It is still winnable. Bro, what are we doing, Benny? What are we doing? Huh? What are we doing? Come on, Standard, save him. Nice. Okay. That's huge, actually. And if this player lives, where'd my cat go? Oh, you're over there. What are you doing? Huh? And you're gone. Okay, bye, Penny. This is actually a probable win. As long as our Standard hits these shots. There's two. This is definitely a winning situation here. Nice. Penny, what are you meowing at? Nice. Yes. Yes. I can't believe we won. I can't believe we won. Let your loyal subject see the cat. I was going to, and then she went away. 4,100 damage. We got an ace. 2,400 blocked. See, that was a good game for the Tigermaus. You just don't block this much in the mouse, especially because you don't fight tier 8s in the mouse. Penny. Is a Tigermaus worth $200? No. Nothing is worth $200. But it is a pretty fun tank. I'm enjoying it more than I expected I would. I'll say that. We almost have 200 viewers on the stream, which is pretty sweet. Alright, here we go. Speed. 600 meter snipe, yeah, the gun, you can hit that. 200 meter snipe, yeah, no. Yeah. Let's go wide over here. Is the Standard Bee worth to keep? Yeah, the Standard Bee's a great tank. It's got literally the same alpha as the Progetto, just a tier lower. Gotta be careful. Oh, you Chieftain. There we go. Nice. 430. Let's back up, because I already know what's going to happen if I don't. Yep. Let's poke this. Aim in. Boom. 458. And now it's some pretty good bleed so far. My cat's back. And boom. I mean, look at this. We've already done like 1,200 damage in this game. Which is pretty good when you realize that, again... Oh, you want to poke it again? There you go. 513. Like, you're losing these trades every time you poke, dude. Every single time you poke, you'll lose these trades. Nice! God, that shell velocity's awful, though. But I'm already up to a pretty good amount of damage. Oh, there's the 75 in the back. Boom, 409. He's firing high explosive now. Oh my god. Alright, let's see if we can help out the 183. Can't believe that Crom just bounced up. That really sucks for you, bro. And over here, load in a high explosive. 459. Well, we've already done pretty good. Aiming on the lower plate of these 75. Beautiful. I can't believe this tank has more DPM than the mouse. At a lower tier with better accuracy. Like, you can definitely feel the accuracy too when we're in these games here. It's definitely a lot more noticeable. God, is it slow though, guys? It's so slow. Alright, we don't want the Standard to get away, so we're gonna angle like this. There you go. That's great. Yeah, even on hard terrain, like, you cannot turn fast enough to outmaneuver him out. Or, on medium. What are you doing? Over here. Come on. Look at this! I have a cat! I have a cat! I have a cat! Can you guys even see the cat? Wait. There you go. Now you can see the cat. I have a cat! We got a tune. You gotta hit me up in DMs, Q Fox. I like I'm averaging 3,700 with almost 80% win rate. Oh, she's gone. There you go. You got to see the cat. That was your cat experience. I just like how I'm doing literally 80% and 3,700 in a tier 9. There should be a legendary camo that makes it look like a boat because it turns like one. I agree. Same standard from the previous game? What, the one that died? Okay. Hope 10 versus 10 was a normal thing in Blitz. I agree. I think it'd be if they put out Reforged and made 10 versus 10 the standard, it would make the game a lot more interesting. I realize that this Tonk is a tier 9. Indeed it is. It's not a tier 10, it's a tier 9. When you fight tier 8s, you just farm. And even when you fight tier 10s, it does fine. Like, it's great. What's your commander? Oh, computer. I was like, commander setup. My computer setup's a 4090 with a 7950X 3D. I thought about getting the 50 series, but there's really no point for me to do it right now, because GTA 6 is coming out on PlayStation and console for the first year, and I don't need anything special to run Blitz, so either way, I don't really need to upgrade. At some point, I'll get a 50 series, but my goal is to stay about one graphics chip behind, so when the 60 series comes out, I'll probably get the 50 series, because they'll be cheaper. Listen, if somebody wants to give me $4,000, I'll buy the Huawei Mate X T. That's what I want to get. I don't know how I would do Android Auto, though, because it doesn't have that. But I still want that phone. That thing is sick. Oh, we got the 183. And he bounced me. It's because he instantly turned. I don't know if you saw that. He was looking at somebody else and then turned it like the last second. Oh, so, I should have put on adrenaline. Oh, alright, let's back up. And keep backing up. And keep backing up. Now that we're here, I should be able to turn incredibly slow over here. Help out my teammate. There you go. Nice. 347. Not bad. Oh, we got the IS-7 over here. Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. Let's back up. Let's play this smart. Get into a side scrape. Not a good job from our teammate there. Hmm. This is where things get tricky. Now the Patton's dead, which means I can back up this way. Nice. Any damage is damage. Even if it's not a lot, it's still damage. Okay, let's move over here. Let's get into a side scrape against the VK-90. Nice. 513 too. That's a big old juicer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and boom. That 370 heat pen is really nice too on this tank because you can obviously butter through pretty armored tanks, which you normally wouldn't be able to. So all of that is obviously really nice. Let's angle the turret so that the Emil... I was hoping that the Emil would have a hard time cutting through, but evidently he's not. But it's fine. We're getting out bleeds, and we still have plenty of health left. Aiming on the 75, easy 470 clear. Now we move up. Enemy team has 3 tanks left. There you go, 513. See if we can shoot the Emil. Nice, 395. Put on my adrenaline. Question you have to ask yourself is how would the mouse have done in this situation? And I really don't think the mouse would have done as good. Oh, there you go. Okay, he's gone, so I don't need to worry about that player anymore. Nice. The 183 is probably going to kill my teammate there, which he does. And then we're going to move up over here. We're going to shoot the... Well, I guess we'll shoot the Emil. I was going to shoot the 183, but this works just as well. Okay. You're going to have to load another gold shell, which means you won't kill me. Then I can just load a standard, or a premium shell into your turret and we win. Well, there you go. It's another pretty good battle. $4,400 damage. And topping the team. Wow. I'm surprised with how much I'm liking this tank. Like, let's do one more game. Let's get it to 80%. 3,700 average. And then maybe we'll play in the Defender FE and some other vehicles. If I don't, can we be friends? Sure. See, if you can actually give me a super heavy that's good, I can do fine in it. Like, the problem with a lot of the super heavies right now is they're just not that good. That's the problem. But this one's actually pretty good, I have to say. I'm really enjoying this tank. It has some unenjoyable moments, but I think in general, Wargaming did a pretty good job balancing this tank and making it fun. Which is how the game should be. They should be releasing balanced tanks, which are fun. The mouse should be balanced this way. Ah. That heat shell velocity, though, man. It is so bad. Now, of course, they have a haul down minnow, which... Oh, nice. The mouse gets a good shot as well into that player, which is pretty good. There you go, nice. But you see, that's the bit. Look, the mouse is still reloading. I got that shell out, and the mouse was still on reload. Because I have less alpha and more DPM than the mouse. So I have like this... Bro, I have this double whammy on the mouse. It's just like, I have such a big advantage over that tank on the reload. It's crazy. Well, I'm gonna move up at this point. Because it's pretty easy. And the yo is holding off the minnow. Which means the mouse and I can move up. Beautiful. Oh, come on, shell velocity, come on. I do think supercharger might be the way to go, because holy bruh. Alright, boom. 360. It's not a high roll, but it's a pen. Okay. Ow. I think the best play right now to make would be to back off and then try and get behind them. Because they have too many tanks with too much HP over here to really be able to do anything. Ooh, but you know what? The minnow's gonna sit right over here. Oh, come on. Anytime you load heat in this tank, it just misses every shot. It's so weird. There you go. Got a pen into the minnow, finally. Well, at this point, our team is flanking, so I don't even need to do that. Aww. Backed up at the last, like, millisecond, bruh. Let's move up. See if we can get some damage out. Nice. I'm trying to go over here, because this is where, obviously, all of the stuff is going on. There you go. I actually couldn't have H-E'd him. Well, we did alright. I didn't bleed much health, we didn't do much damage, but we got a win. I didn't want to really YOLO up the ridge, because I didn't think it was going to be a good idea. Problem with Wargaming releasing tanks is that Wargaming already released OP ones, so they probably wouldn't nerf those. I mean, this one's not OP, I will say. Like, it's not going to be hard to deal with a Tigermaus. If you have half a brain cell, you just go somewhere else. So, in total, we have 20 games in the tank, 3,700 average damage, and an 80% win rate. I don't know why we have such a high average damage. I think it's because people think it's, you know, oh, look, it's a mouse. And then they just get obliterated by it because they don't realize that it's not just a mouse. It's better than the mouse. Much better. Quetzal solos this tank. Okay. Alright. Well, not a bad game. Oh, what? Now it's bugging out. Am I scared of job applications? Yeah, I'm really scared of them. They really scare me. Alright, now because this tank is a heavy, we're going to go play it to the heavy flank. Speed. Oh yeah, look at that. Boom, boom. Who's better, Tigermaus or VK90? I think the VK90 is better, but it is a tier 10 after all. VK90 is still a really good tank. Tier for tier, I think the Tigermaus is better. Tigermaus is actually like one of the best super heavies Wargaming has put into the game. Oh, what is going on? This 50B is getting obliterated, bro. Ah. Oh, what is 40. Ah, yeah. I got him good. 40, bro. 40. Alright, well, the VK just shot, which means if I put on speed boost, maybe I can get some damage into you. 529. That's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. Alright, VK shoots my teammate, so that means I can poke. 345. I'll take it. This thing is so goofy. Let's see if we can ammo rack this guy. Nah, you do literally no module damage. Like, that is directly where the VK-72 ammo rack is, and we didn't even damage it. We did literally nothing. Ah, we're gonna get yellowed by the Jagdpanzer. Oh boy, boom, boom, boom. I'm so skilled at the game. Look at me go. Wowzers. I literally can't pen him either. That's the funniest part. Nah, get out of the game, bro. Like, I don't even care that he shot me because we're gonna win anyway, but it's just funny how he's like, I'm gonna die, so I gotta yell at you. This tank is so mid. There's so many people that are gonna think this tank's overpowered because it has a 10 shell autoloader, and in reality, it's just so mid. It's not bad, but it's definitely not great either. Like, take this IS-8. We have the full side, and we deal 507. And, like, don't get me wrong, it's not bad, but you can drive a T92E1, and you can deal more than 500 damage with a light tank. I mean, yeah, 2200. This tank's fun. That's the only thing that you should really take home about the vehicle. It's fun. I have an okay win rate, but look at my average. 2700, that's pretty bad. If you compare my average damage in this vehicle to a lot of the other, you know, average damages I have, it's just much lower in tier 9. Okay. I think, personally, this tank should deal 750 damage in a clip. And that way, because you normally don't pen most of your shots, you know, it's a bit more of a sacrifice. Maybe Wargaming could have given it, like, it's 750, so it'd be like a 15 damage. Or, yeah, 15 shell clip is what they should do. So it'd take a second and a half to dump it, and then the DPM could stay the same, 2200. I think that would be a little bit better. That way, you know, because at distance, I don't know if people have watched me play this tank on the other stream, but at distance, you only pen, like, half your shots if you're lucky. So you go from, like, 500 to, like, 200 damage. It's pretty trash. At least we outspotted that E6. Also, how did that E6 get there so fast? I literally can't do anything to that. We got the mouse over here. Oh, okay. Goated player. Alright. What am I supposed to do to counter that? Nothing is the answer. They have 2 mediums as well, which haven't been spotted yet, which means they are flanking. But I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. Again, this tank is just mid. But, there you go. Ah, there it is. There it is. I got a mouse on my side, I got a pattern on my rear. This is pretty bad. 250. Like, that's what I mean, right there. That's such a good example of the damage on this tank. Like, you have this huge, huge amount of damage, but you never really deal it. Alright, let's move up. Let's aim it on the M46. There you go, 409. It's not awful. Alright, nice. Yeah, it gets the clear. That's pretty good. Let's chill in this position here. And let's reload. Where's the mouse? The mouse is right there. I'm going to move up on the mouse and see if we can get some damage into his tank. There you go, 406. That's something. And if the Yag pens the mouse, then that'll be really good. Okay, well, the mouse mounts the Yag. Okay. Oh, great, 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 great. Back up. That's not it, Chief. Ah, 268 version 4 is going to YOLO. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I need to move over here. I need to distract you. Oh, great. That worked a lot better than I expected it. Ooh, 158. Oh, yeah. God, this tank is so goofy. Alright, well, he just shot, which means we aim in on your roof. 196. I don't know, I was going to try and, like, shoot him in the side, but then I realized that wasn't going to work. Well, we did okay. But, I mean, we did that whole game, right? That whole battle. We put in effort. We did all this stuff here and there. And we did 2200 damage. Like, you can understand why the tank's pretty mid. On paper, it looks overpowered. In reality, it's mid. It's really fun. I just wish it had more damage output. Was the most OP autoloader in Uprising? Is Uprising out right now? Because I want to try the FE Defender in Uprising. Alright, we'll do some Uprising after this. We'll play for about maybe 4 or 5 more games. We'll see if we can get double shot. This thing would have been interesting if it had a single shot. I don't mind the 10-shot. I told Flossie, I said, I think that with a 10-shot autoloader like this, it should have been on a light tank, personally. Honestly, this gun on a tier 8 would have been pretty well balanced. The level of pen this thing has is more akin to a tier 8 than really a tier 10. That's the other thing that's really bad, is the pen values. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen, but it has 320 mils of gold. It's not enough. Like, it just isn't. You can't cut through armor with this tank. And it's a problem because you saw that Yag in the last game. It's completely red. It's not even like a sliver of pen, it's all red. Wow, that 114 just got freaking touched. Alright, well, we're gonna flank. Oh, they have a lot more tanks over here than I thought. Interesting. Well, might as well kill the Conway. It's not a great tank. It's max average, the most average tank ever. Yeah. At least it's not 30 pro. Oh, great. There it is. Well, you know what? We did 100 damage. I'll take it. These 6s are so rad. I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing. Gonna put on speed boost and just hope. Yeah, whatever. There's nothing. It's either I sit there and he does nothing the entire game, or I, like, do something and grow a pair. So, whatever. I bet that E6 is going to go right there and try to tunnel me. But that's fine, because if he does, he's wasting his time. Let's just flank behind, honestly. Nice, 527. That's pretty good. Got 6 more seconds of reloading. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go for the Skoda, because you have more health. And then, let's back up before the Yag Tiger can hit me. Let the Vickers deal with that. I like how the Yag Tiger, I don't even know what he's doing, to be honest. Alright, well, again, a really, really average game. We have not had a good game in this tank yet. Like, we really haven't. But I think it really shows. So I don't think I don't want to hear anybody calling this tank OP or anything like that, because it's very clearly not. It's honestly not even a good tank. It's not even average. I'd put it below average in the tier 9 category. I think most of the tier 9 mediums are just flat better than this tank. Like, how much do we do this game? Less than 2,000? You just don't do anything. You just really don't. I'm not here to hate on the tank. It's just like, wow, we did a whopping 1,100 damage that battle. It's not a fun tank, in my opinion. It's fun for, like, the first couple games, but the more you play it, the more you realize it's just not that exciting. Do you think removing the 183 and giving the 40-05 the 183? No, I think just removing the 183 and not having 183 millimeter is the best way to do it. Why do we need to replace the 183 with another 183? Just remove the tank. And alright. I don't know. I don't really like the tank that much. It was fun for like the first couple games, but the gimmick has kind of worn off at this point. Oh no. Anyway. That was a great play there, E50. Why is that tank get spin? I don't know. Like, look at this. I literally can't pen the E50 turret. That's... Oh, wait. I didn't load gold. Let me see. Oh, I can. Wow. 200 damage. Oh, yeah. My phone is still living on 9%. Very nice. This thing is good at picking up low health kills, so I will say that. Okay. Nice. We actually got a fire. That's surprising. Hey! 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 No! Don't eat my frickin' cables! 552. This guy's gonna shoot me, most likely. Or not. Reloading. Can I HE the rear of a Patton? No, I cannot. My cat is so freaking adorable. $392. Is the Sheridan still right here? Up. I missed by an inch, bro. By the way, the HE clip on this tank is awful. Like, watch this. That's it. 600. That's the whole HE clip. Yeah, kill him M103, you're gonna let him shoot me again. Like, what are we doing, bro? $635. Bro, what even is this game? This is the worst enemy team I've ever seen. Wow, 135. Oh yeah. This tank is awful. Full HE clip only does an extra 100. Yeah, it's pretty tragic. Honestly, nah, we'll shoot the girl. I can guarantee the pen on the girl. Look at how bad this guy wants to tunnel me. Come on, ram me, do it. Yeah, you literally lost almost as much as me from that, and now you're dead. Well, no double shot, but we do get Jagged Shells and Chain Lightning. Not that Chain Lightning's gonna do anything. Alright, here we go. Speed boost. I like how even with the speed ability in the beginning of the game, I'm still, like, super slow. God, it's so slow. Wargaming needs to remove the 183 because they're a player that half trash, yeah. And the opposite is you have players that insta-nuke for, like, no reason. But the enemy team is actually just the worst thing I've ever seen. I'm interested to see if Chain Lightning procs every single shell, or if it's only one. I'm assuming it's only one, but we're going to find out in just a moment here. You ready? Oh my god. Was that every single one? Bro, with 40% extra damage, we only did 700? That's awful. That's actually so awful. Watch this. The rewind ability is so overpowered. Poke damage, god. You get at least 100 damage in every time? What? Poke damage god. Oh, I see what you mean. 104. Oh boy. Good for hitting troll tanks like E50 turret cheeks. Yeah, but you only deal like 150 to 200 damage is the problem. So at that point, you could have just fired a high explosive shell and done the same thing. That's the only issue. Alright, we have our rewind back. Oh my god, I can't get up there. Let's just, like, YOLO the E3. Come here. Come here, Mr. E3. Oh my god. Brah! Brah, 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 brah. We didn't even die. This is the most lame freaking uprising battle ever. Like, holy lame. Oh boy, we're gonna get him. 782. That's what the normal clip should be right there. Thank you for the donation, though. What the? Should have. Well, I guess rewinding also turns your turret back. Wait, they still have 2 tanks left. Oh, I might die. Oh, the VK's over there? What is going on? Oh my god. Yes, keep driving. I'm gonna die. Oh, what a shocker. Inferno. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what I put on it. Alright, we'll do one more Uprising game after this, and we'll see if we get double shot. This was the most boring Uprising battle I've played in a hot minute. This really was. The enemy team was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Name a tier 10 American light tank. There's... what? There's only one tier 10 American light tank. What are you talking about? Steve doesn't. And until we see 5 double shot up. Alrighty, here we go. I don't know. I don't know what my opinion on the Defender is. I do think it needs a slight buff. But I think it's an average tank. I'm not going to say it's bad. I just think it's average. I wish that it was, like, the most accurate tank on the move. That way you didn't have to spend time to aim. Like, the after-shot dispersion is amazing, but I think that you should always be, like, fully aimed in if Wargaming wants to keep the playstyle the same. I just think the biggest problem is that they made it so slow. It shouldn't be slow. This type of playstyle should be on a lightly armored fast tank. And they put it on the wrong... like, a T100 LT with a gun like this would be cool, because you get behind somebody, go brrrr, and then you back up, reload, and go somewhere else, right? But this tank, the problem is, it's not, you know, the greatest ability for this tank. Like, all of that was 360 damage. That's the same damage as just a single shot tier 9 medium. Except I have to wait, you know, 30% longer, 40% longer for the shells. It's a 12.7 second clip reload. So you're kind of sacrificing a lot for very little in return. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Wait, like, that's a good example there. 98 damage, bruh? Like, come on. Now I'm cooked, of course, because I have no support. Yeah. Where did my teammate go? I don't even understand. If this guy takes too long to shoot me, I'm going to have my ability to rewind again in a moment here. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I was going to rewind, but the ST1 would rather tunnel me. Oh, no double shot. 75% chance to deal maximum damage. So, in other words, we deal, like, 20 damage per shot, maybe? I'm watching off and on since you started. Just want to know I'm watching, what? Boob. Well, at least we're faster now. This is how the tank should normally be driving. Like, this is the normal levels of speeds this tank should be going, in my opinion. Well, is the ST1 gonna tunnel us? I think he is. Ooh, got a ooga booga tunnel doobles. There he goes. Whoa, you're really skilled, bro. Oh my god. The spin ability is by far one of the most annoying in the game. Like, there's not a single ability that's more annoying. Blood Trail is annoying, but it's not like, oh, you're aiming in on this guy, get spun. But nice tunnel, I guess. Hem-free. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, and over this way we go. Oh, the Object 84 literally just bailed. Let's see if we can ram the grill. Or this guy. That works too. Oh my god, bruh. Why? Why does everybody have to spin me? It's so lame. Oh my god. Yo guys, do you think we can be spun anymore? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we can be spun anymore. What even killed me? Oh. Well, no double shot again. It's like Wargaming doesn't want me to get double shot. I don't know. I don't really like game modes that much. I just don't find them that fun. Because it's just cringe fest. Everybody drives tanks that spins. And it's not even like... There's no stats or anything involved. It's just, I don't know, it's not fun for me to drive and then get spun 80 times because I try to make a play that would be fun. Like, it's just... It's not that exciting. So, I don't know. Alright, let's go over here. Wow. We did 519. That's something. It's definitely something. So basically this tank just doesn't get affected by any of the abilities we have. Because we deal just no extra damage. Wow. 5-7, wow. I have no words. This is the worst experience I've had in a while. I'm on life 3, and I'm basically still on life 1, except I'm slightly faster. That's the only advantage I have. Uh-huh. 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 Ah, there it is. We love the grill. How fun. Oh, boy. Wow. I find it funny how hard they are tunneling me and how miserably they are doing at it. Like, the fact that you guys tunneled me this hard and I'm still not dead, it's pretty impressive. There goes the grill's health. I hope it was worth it. Yeah. I'm gonna give this tank a solid 4 out of 10. It's fun, and then it's not. Like, the problem I have with the vehicle is, like, from a bystander's perspective, you're probably like, oh my god, this tank is so fun. It dumps all of its shells. You know, it does... And then you reload. And, like, in theory, it is fun that you can do that. But the problem is, as the user experiencing the tank's capabilities, in reality, it's just you press the fire button and you deal, like, 150 damage. And then in return, you get out-traded every single time. And because your reload is so much longer than any other medium, if you get pushed, you're just kind of screwed. Anything that has armor, you're utterly useless against, because you have to hit 10 shells on a tank's weak spot, right? Like, imagine me shooting at a 268 version 4 as it's wiggling, and, like, the first half of the shells might pen, but the other half don't, and then I'm loading gold. So I'm dealing less than 200 damage to the V4 in that time. If it's got reactive, it's like 150. So, like, in theory, it's really fun. In reality, there are so many downsides which just neuter the actual capabilities. I think really the biggest nerf to the vehicle, though, is the fact that, as I said, Wargaming made it slow. If it was fast and it was able to flank, kind of like a T92E1, it would have been fine, because you kind of get behind the enemy, you go, and then you back in the cover, and then you go somewhere else, and you do the same thing again and again. But the problem is that, because you don't have any mobility, you're basically... you're a slightly faster heavy. You're not really that fast, but you're a slightly faster heavy. And you do have armor, but you just can't trade with the heavies, because they'll all deal more damage than you. What is this, Master? I don't know. Our team is great. We might win. Actually, we probably will win. The enemy team really wanted to tunnel me. Everybody wants to tunnel this tank, because it's, you know, the new autoloader that everybody thinks is OP. But it doesn't work well for them, because... Great shot, girl. Because what ends up happening is when they tunnel it, they just tunnel like the worst tank. If you buffed it in any number of ways, it would be much better. It's just on many different levels. Yeah, I mean, the DPM could be better. If the DPM was higher, it would be a lot more fun. Like, if the DPM was sitting at, 2,700, which is what most mediums in the tier are, it would be a lot more fun. If the mobility and armor was shaped more to that of a light tank, it would be a lot more fun. And if the gun was super accurate on move, it would be a lot more fun. If it did more damage per clip, it would be a lot more fun. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty mid. You have to keep the fire button pressed? No, you don't. Oof. Ah, yeah, that's right. You got the stupid rewind ability. Ugh, KBZ just... Wait, isn't that right? Double shot doesn't... Ah, yeah. Just YOLO right into the open. That's a good play. Ooh, boy. Genius. Don't worry, guys. It's going to be a draw. I'm pretty sure it's actually going to be a draw. If this mouse kills the Sheridan... Oh. It's winnable. If you hit the shot, we win. And we won. We won. Oh my god, look at that. It's a victory, guys. Boom. We did 5,000, which placed us second worst. Yeah. I would not recommend, for anybody that has this tank, don't use it in Uprising. The problem is that none of the abilities... We'll do one last game in pubs. The problem with Uprising is that you don't actually get any buffs. Because if you think about it, the 40% damage boost does nothing. Because each shell is only 40%, so in reality you're dealing like 15 damage a shot. What else do we have? No, it's not 15, it's 14 damage a shot. What else do we have? The Chain Lightning is useless. You deal 35% more damage on one shot. So in other words, you deal 530 damage in a clip. What else do we have? Inferno? Inferno might be okay. Inferno is alright, but that's really it. Inferno and Double Shot will be the only abilities that actually allow this tank to do okay. Everything else, and you're completely useless. It's pretty awful. Which way is our team going? I'm not sure. They're kind of splitting off here. Let's go this way. Very OP tank, I agree. It's not to say it's unenjoyable. It's just, it's a little disappointing. You'd think like a 10-shell autoloader like this would be really fun, and it's just, I don't know. It's not as fun as I wanted it to be. Okay, there's the Hawk. Our team completely split up, which sucks. Let's attack. Yeah, I'm going to. Please don't be a 183 in that bush. Okay, we're good. Gonna move over here. Really? Ah, there's the 183. Of course. My name is Droodles Blitz, and I will always find the little rat 183. Always. Always. Does not matter where I go, the 183 will sniff me out like a little frickin' cheeseburger, bro. Okay. Well, we are already down to a one-shot. How fun. Alright, well, we will end the stream off after this game. This is pretty unenjoyable at this point. Wow, 204. Look at that. That's a lot of damage. Oh boy. We might win. But again, we deal nothing. We do nothing, we deal nothing, and we have no fun. Oh, we are spotted, so I guess that's something. Oh, E3 just got new. I literally don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, you want to go? Yeah, how'd that work out for you? That was a great job, bro. Bye. Of course. You couldn't have just... Yeah, that was too challenging. Let's see if we can hit the 183 again. I'm just going to chill and cover. Okay, let's back up. Well, we've done a whopping 500 damage to the 183 so far. That one definitely penned him, though. that guy's dead, so that's obviously pretty good. Can move up a bit. Gonna move right. Oh no, we're spotted. No siree. Oh, they got a full health Yo back there. He's AFK. I'd love to be able to shoot that, but I can't. This sucks. This 183's right there. Okay. Okay, bro. Okay. Let's ignore the E3. Who's gonna nuke me? Let's shoot the... What? How was I spotted? Oh, what a piece of trash, bro. What a piece of trash. Wow. Alright, well there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Defender FE. Don't play it. It's just so bad. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!